Hi, English students. Today's lesson is a great one. You might look at this and you're like, oh, bug, crab, dog, horse. This English lesson is too easy for me, but you are wrong. It's not going to be an easy lesson. Instead of doing these words as a noun, like I have a dog or I see a horse, these animal names are going to be verbs, okay? So you say, he horsed around. What does that mean? What do you mean? It dogged him. It dogged him. What does that mean? Okay, so we're going to talk about this. This is going to be part one. Part two will be next. Okay, first thing, you need to know the names of these animals. Most of them are easy, but let's talk about them. Okay? Whoa. Hey, he's way more handsome than I am. Okay? This is a gorilla. Okay, but for today, we're going to call him Ape. Ape, okay? So actually, I'm an ape too. And he's an ape, and a chimpanzee is an ape, or orangutan is an ape, okay? It's like a monkey with no tail. So it's an ape. Badger. This is a badger, and this is a bug. A bug. Crab. Crane. Crow. Dog. Yeah, we're gonna do dog, but dog is gonna be a verb. Fox. Goose. Okay, this is a pig, but this is a boy pig. Okay, so we're gonna call him a hog. Hog. H-O-G. Hog. Horse. And this is a leech. The parrot is going to be in the second lesson. Okay, it's gonna be the start of the second lesson. You can download it after this class. Okay. Okay, so you can get the file. You can get the file from the description box down here. You can get the file, and when I'm talking with you, please, you can write things in here. You can put, if you're a Japanese speaker, you can put Japanese in here. Or if you're a Korean speaker, Korean, or Spanish, or French, okay? So I'm going to tell you about the meanings. What does ape mean? And then later, I'm going to have some sentences for you, and you can fill them in. You can fill them in here. And for your homework, you can do example number 2, and you can use the verb, okay? Use the verb. So, let's start. Ape. Ape. Ape means copy, okay? So, when I was a young boy, I always copied my brother. If my brother had a blue hat, I wanted a blue hat, okay? If my brother had a cool jacket, I wanted the same jacket. So we can say, Daryl aped his big brother, okay? So he aped his big brother. So it just means kind of copy. Now, badger. Badger. If you say, I badgered him, it means you ask questions again and again and again. The same question, okay? So maybe my son sees me eating chocolate. And then he goes, Dad, can I have some chocolate? And I'll say, no. And then he says, Dad, can I have some chocolate? No. Chocolate? No. Chocolate? No. Chocolate? No. I really want chocolate. No. And he's badgering me. I'll say, stop badgering me. Like this. So you ask somebody again and again and again. The same question. So children like to badger their parents, okay? Bug. Bug is a great word. It means annoy or bother. So maybe if there's a mosquito in this room, we'll say, oh, the mosquito is bugging me. The mosquito is bugging me. Or if people outside are very loud, like my son, we'll say, oh, his screaming is bugging me, Maybe if you have new clothes and there's like something itchy back here, you say, oh, this new shirt is itching me. Or you say, this new shirt is bugging me, okay? Crab. Do you think a crab is a happy animal? No. A crab is usually not so happy. And the meaning of crab as a verb is complain, okay? So we'll say he complains. So if I always say something like, oh, the weather is so bad. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's raining today. Say, Daryl Crabs about the weather. Crabs about the weather. It means complain. Complain. Okay. Sometimes I crab about my students who don't do their homework. Okay. I complain. The verb is okay, but this is actually one where we use the adjective much better. We use crabby. C-R-A-B-B-Y, crabby. And it means someone who's very quickly to be angry. Say, oh, she's very crabby. Sometimes my sister, I'll phone her in the morning. I'll be like, hello, good morning. My sister's like, oh, it's not a good morning. Oh, how did you sleep? Bad. My sister can be very crabby. It's someone who's very quick to be angry, not a happy person. So we say he's very crabby or she's very crabby. Some teachers are very crabby too. Crane. Now, crane is a beautiful bird with a long neck. Okay, so craning is like if you want to look at something but you can't see it. If like, oh, there's Tom Cruise, and then everybody here is like, Tom Cruise, and they're looking. They're craning their necks. Or if you're driving a car and there's a car accident and you want to see if someone's hurt and you're like, we'll say, I craned my neck to look at the accident, like that. Okay? Crow. Crow means to brag about something, like I'm the best. My English is the best in the school. Daryl crowed. It means I'm telling everybody that I'm great, that I'm a number one person, okay? Oh, my car is the fastest car. Daryl crowed. It just means I think that I'm number one, and I'm telling everybody I'm number one. Now, dogs. Dogs are great animals, but this word is not going to be very good, okay? So dogs will follow you everywhere. If you go to the kitchen, the dog will follow you to the kitchen. If you go outside to the garden, the dog will go with you. Everywhere you go, the dog will follow you. And that's the meaning. Dog means follow, but we usually use it for like bad news. Like the bad news follows him or something like that. You know, like if one student starts to say, Daryl likes to pick his nose and eat it. And then the student says, Daryl, do you like that? I'm like, no, I don't do that. But that student tells another student, and then another student, and another student. And then all of a sudden, every student is asking me, Daryl, do you pick your nose and eat it? Do you pick your nose and eat it? I'm like, no. And this rumor dogged me, okay? It just follows me everywhere I go, just like the dog, okay? If there's a president, like maybe President Obama, if there's some bad news about him, like maybe his mom did something terrible, and the reporters ask, hey, what about your mom? And then Obama, no. And then the next day, hey, what about your mom? And President Obama says, nope. We'll say, oh, the story about his mom dogged President Obama. Like the story is following him. We usually use it for like rumors or like bad news or something. Okay, fox. Fox, sometimes it means confuse, like this problem foxed me. It means it confused me. But even better is we use it another verb and we say outfoxed. So outfoxed means someone was so much smarter. Daryl is this smart, and then somebody else was this smart, so they easily won the game. Okay, so we say, oh, he outfoxed Daryl. It means his thinking was so much better, Daryl lost. Okay, so he outfoxed Daryl. It means someone's much better. If you're playing a game of chess, maybe someone has a great move, and the other person doesn't see it, and then all of a sudden, I win, checkmate. We say, oh, you outfoxed me. Your thinking was better than my thinking. Goose. Goose means pinch. Pinch someone's ear. He goosed my ear. Now, we can say goose my ear or he goosed my nose. Pinch. But I think usually when we say goose, it means someone pinches your bum. So I like to goose my son. Dudunk. And he's like, ah! Maybe my son is just walking and I'm like, dudunk, dudunk, and I goose my son. Pinch his bum, okay? Yeah, so this is goose. It means pinch. I think maybe sometimes geese. Remember, one goose, two geese, three geese. I think maybe geese like to bite people. And so that's similar to pinching. Okay, so we'll say he goosed me. It means he pinched my bum. Hog. This is a great word, and this word is very popular in my house. Hog means, this is a fancy word. It means monopolize. Monopolize. But it means someone is using too much. They're sharing, but they're sharing in not a good way. They're sharing in a greedy way. Okay? So hog. So if you and I order a pizza and there's 10 pieces, but you eat quickly and you eat 8 and I eat 2 and I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, I want to eat more. The pizza's gone. You ate 8 pieces. You hogged the pizza. Okay? When I was watching TV with my sister, she always hogged the TV. She always picked it. And I could never pick anything. And I'm like, Mom, my sister is hogging the TV. Like this, okay? So it means they're not sharing in a good way. Horse. Horse means rough play. Like maybe at school, one boy is pushing another boy, or another boy is hitting him, like this. But they're having fun. But the teacher doesn't like it. And they'll say, no horsing, or no horsing around. It means don't do rough play. Like don't wrestle with people and all that kind of stuff. Don't push people. This is called horseplay. At school, teachers will use this a lot. They'll say, don't horseplay in the classroom. Okay, and then last one is leech. Now the leech is like a worm thing, and it will suck your blood. Now a leech is going to be like a friend or somebody who's always borrowing from you. So on Monday, if a friend says, can I have some money? And you're like, okay. And then on Thursday, they're like, can I have some money? And you're like, okay. And they never return the money. You say, oh, he is leeching off of me. Okay? Okay, so it just kind of means like borrow, but never return. That's great. Okay, now I'm going to do some sentences. Dictation. And you please just write them in here. Okay? So, number 1 is done for you. Jenny likes to ape the fashion of famous singers. Okay? Number 2, badger. Okay? My son badgered me for 10 minutes until I gave him candy. So, my son, please write here. My son badgered me for 10 minutes until I gave him candy. Okay? I'll put the answers on the internet so you can also get the answers for your dictation. Okay? So, my son badgered me for 10 minutes until I gave him candy. Number 3, bug. Bug. Dangerous drivers really bug me. Dangerous drivers really bug me. Dangerous drivers. Number 4, crab. My best friend always crabs about the weather. My best friend always crabs about the weather. Okay? Number 5, crane. Please write quickly. Number 5, crane. When the president entered, everybody craned their necks to look at him. When the president entered, everybody craned their necks to look at him. Everybody crane their necks to look at him. Okay? When the president entered, everybody craned their necks to look at him. Okay, next one is crow. Please write here, crow. I crowed about Canada's Olympic hockey team. I crowed about Canada's Olympic hockey team. Okay. Number 7, dog. Dog. Rumors about a new girlfriend dogged the actor. Rumors about a new girlfriend dogged the actor. Okay, rumors. Number 8. The police officer outfoxed the bad guy. The police officer outfoxed the bad guy. Okay, the police officer outfoxed the bad guy. Number 9. My grandmother always goosed me on my bum. My grandmother always goosed me on my bum. Bum, bum. Okay, number 10. Hog. Number 10. My cousins hogged the sofa, so I sat on the floor. My cousins hogged the sofa, so I sat on the floor. Okay? 2 more. Number 11, horse. Ted and Fred horsed around and broke the lamp. Ted and Fred horsed around and broke the lamp. And last one, number 12, leech. Susan's next door neighbor always leeches money off of her. A little bit long. This one's a little bit too small. Susan's next door neighbor always leeches money off of her. Okay? Susan's next door neighbor always leeches money off of her. Okay, so try to remember these words, and when you have them all memorized, you can do part 2. Take care. Goodbye.